Hey friends and family, and welcome back to EarlyBird Farms SC. In this video, I'm going to share with you a new product that I just got in the mail today. These are Jeep floor mats. Let's get right into it. Alright, so let's give you a little back history for a moment. So I own a 2018 Jeep Wrangler Saraha. It's a 4-door edition, and it came with those old style carpet mats. Now you know I got kids, them things are always getting dirty. I always have dirt on it. I wanted something that could catch the dirt and the grime. So I wanted to buy some rubber Jeep floor mats that are form fitted, you know, the kind that are laser measured so they fit really tight. These types of all-weather mats are also cupped. You know, they kind of, you know, if water spills in there, they're not going to spill over the edge because they got like a little lip that goes around. You know what I mean, don't you? All you have to do is take these type of mats out and then wash them and clean them and put them back in, and you don't have to worry about really vacuuming them. The carpet style just holds so much sand and dirt that I was over that. So I'm sure you've heard of the brand name that everybody goes for called WeatherTech floor mats for a Jeep Wrangler, or really they make them for any vehicle pretty much. I think they're probably the most popular brand, and I'm not sure if they really are the ones that come out with it or not, but there's other brands like Husky Liners, Bestops, and even Mopar makes an OEM one for the Jeeps that are really cool. These Jeep floor mats here have a topo map on them, and they're like I said, they're really cool, and they have the Jeep logo on them. So the problem with most of these is they're really expensive. They have pluses and they have minuses. Like some say that the WeatherTech surfaces are slippery. Well, that's a con that I just don't like. When you go to press on the floor and slide up in your seat, I don't know if any of you do that, but I do that. I don't want my surface to be slippery because you don't want your foot to slide out from up under you. Some say that some of these brands don't fit snug and they fold in over time, like that cup lip, it just kind of folds over. Hey friends and family, if you like the value in this content that we're bringing you, I would really appreciate if you'd hit that like button. Thank you for doing that. So anyways, I was searching for Jeep floor mats and I found another brand I had never heard of, and that brand's called Smartliner. It's a cool company, a company that's based in Florida, so they're here in the US, and it appears that they've been around for a good while, like since 2009. And they once were sold under a brand called MaxLiner, but they rebranded into SmartLiner back in 2018. They even make floor liners for golf carts and truck beds and the back of your SUV, which I plan to get one of those next. I never had any experience with this company before and never bought any of their products, so I started researching them. Usually that's what I do. First thing that caught my eye on was the price on these. They're much cheaper than other brands. Next, I read the reviews on them, on particular Jeep floor mats that I needed for my 2018 Jeep Wrangler JL, which I said is a 4-door. These mats were $129.49 at the time of filming this video. Not only that, but they also have a 4.7 star rating on Amazon. Not bad at all. So with all that being said, these mats were delivered yesterday, and I'm going to show them to you and see what y'all think about them, what I think about them. Like I said, I've never seen these before, so I'm interested to see how they look. Let's go check them out. So this is the layout of them. As you can see, they hard type of polyethylene plastic. This one's kind of folded up a little bit where they were shipped, but I think leaving them out here in the sun for, I don't know, 20 or 30 minutes will kind of help that. I'm going to give you some close-up views of what it feels like. We're going to look at the texture of it. They don't feel like they would slip much. They're pretty rigid on the sides here. Overall, they seem to be pretty good. I'm pretty excited to get them installed though. I can tell that one, this side right here is already starting to lay down. Alright, let's get these installed in the Jeep, but before we install them in the Jeep, I want to get these old Jeep floor mats out and vacuum the carpet in there. So let's do that real quick. Alright, so these floor mats are going to go into the Jeep. This is the passenger side. The smartliner decal or logo is going to be on your right, and so it's going to fit in there like that. And one thing I want to show you about this, if you notice that the Jeep has these little, I don't know if you call them little poles or whatever they're called. It keeps the floor mats where they don't slide. And the factory ones had a hole right here, had this little grommet, and the little poles go up in the hole and they snap in there. But what I like about these is this covers that hole, whereas the Jeep one is open, so dirt can still get down in there. And like I said, we're gonna put these in there. These are gonna go in like that, snap down, and you're done with that. If you take the cap off of the little grommet hole, there's a little piece right here, and you can snap that on first onto your little pole. And then when you go to slide your liner in, it'll make it easier to line that hole up, like so. And then you can put your cap on top, and that'll hold it in place, just like that. And these fit really snug. All right, let's show you what these look like. That's the only thing I'm not crazy about is the footprints that's gonna be here, but you can see they fit really tight. It's kind of chilly outside, and I believe see how they fit up in there. Once these heat up, I believe they'll form right in there. So you can see they fit really snug. I want to show you the back seat though, how they fit. So the back seat comes all the way up under just about the whole back seat. This is the only thing that's not really form fitting right yet. And I think this is just where they were folded up in the box. But you can see these go all the way up under the front seat here. And like I said, I believe these are laid down more once. See it up under there, how it looks? It covers the hump all the way over to the other side, up under. And these were a little bit more of a challenge to get in. This is the other side. I should have showed how I put these in, but basically I slid all the seats forward and I stood it up like this, so this part that was up in the air would be the part that goes up under the seats, because these have these little slots right here that go around these bars. So I tucked them up under first and kind of slid it down up under the seat and then went forward with it. And again, I put the little plastic grommet that's up under here. I put these on the poles first, snapped all this in place, and then put these down, and this holds it secure. Keeps it from sliding. And like I said, I believe once these heat up, these are kind of mold more to the Jeep. They look great in here. I love the texture of them. They're not really slippery. I don't know, overall they look pretty good. They're not super thick, but I think it would take a while to wear a hole through these. That would be my only concern. For $129.49, I got the whole back row and the two front. It's more expensive than just going to Walmart and buying rubber mats, I know, but for form-fitting mats, when you compare them to other brands like Husky and Bestop and the OEM Jeep ones are $170. I think the WeatherTech are over $200. So to me, I think it's worth it. I really like the custom fit of the smartliner floor mats. I love the texture on them. They seem very slip resistant, which, you know, that's what I was looking for. So have you ever heard of smartliner custom fit mats before? If so, tell us in the comments below. I really want to know how they've held up for you. If these do not hold up for me, or if I have any issues with these, I'll come back and make an update video on them. Now, if you want to purchase these floor mats, I have provided a link below in the description box. Just want to make this clear that Smartliner did not contact me to review these. I've never even heard of these until I did the research. I spent my own money and time researching these before buying them, just like I do with just about any other brand that I buy. I feel like they're a great brand and a great value. Wow, I really like these floor mats. What do you think about them?
They're good.
Like when I go to push up in my seat, they don't slip or anything. Man, this is a really good purchase. Probably one of my favorite Jeep purchases I've done so far. Well, you ready to go to soccer practice?
I guess.
All right, here we go. If you haven't done it yet, I would appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button. Tell us in the comments what you'd like to see next. Click this video right here. Also, there will be one that'll pop up right here. Check those out. I think it'll be something that you'll like. We'll see you next time on EarlyBird Farm SC, where the SC stands for South Carolina.